don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.
Man, welcome back, y'all, to another episode. Let's talk Jay versus Jordan. Man, let me get my Otis going real quick. Need that Otis. Yeah, boy, man. Y'all, welcome back, y'all. On your way in, as usual, man, do your boy a favor by hitting that like, subscribe, share, turn the notifications on, all that in the bag of chips. Make sure you click all on the noties, man. So, you know, every time we drop something around here, man. Shout out to the chat. I already see some of y'all up in here. Divine Timing channel members. Salute. Appreciate that. We need more of those. Shout out to Crystal up in the building. Shout out to my boy Hurricane up in the building, man. Look, man, we got an interesting one. We were actually supposed to cover this last week, and I got tired and went to sleep. So we're going to get to it this week. I thought it was really egregious when I saw it. Picture getting your ass harassed, roughed up, and beat up for being in the bathroom too long. Like, just picture that in America, y'all, of all places. Getting beat up for being in the bathroom too long. Well, we actually had a situation like that happen, and we're going to talk about it today. Yeah, we're going to talk about it because somebody got to speak on it. So we're going to jump right into this, man. So get your cigarettes, your weed, your whatever you need. We're about to go ahead and get into this thing, and let's see what we got. Shout out to the civil rights lawyer for providing the video for us today that we can react to. And, man, yeah, let's get it, y'all, because this right here is ridiculous.
The manager of a McDonald's called 911 concerned that this guy had been in their bathroom stall for at least an hour.
You need to come out. You've been in for over an hour. You need to come out now before I go in there and I pull you out. Let's go.
His name was Peter Villalobos. He was not alleged to have committed any crime at all.
Wash your hands.
So how and why did he end up dying in police custody that morning? The police department is apparently having difficulty figuring it out.
Despite life-saving efforts, he was pronounced deceased. The cause of death is still under investigation.
Perhaps we can find some clues in the recently released body cam footage.
Good morning. This is Peter. 2 complaints will be full body pain. They did have to restrain him physically. Did do some closed fist blows to the head, along with some elbows. Got some contusions to the forehead and to the nose, and swelling to the eyebrows and the nose.
Stop looking around. What is your date of birth? How do you not know your date of birth? If you don't tell me your date of birth, I'm going to put you in handcuffs.
I don't have anything.
How does someone not remember their birthday? It's something you celebrate every year as a kid. Stop making things so difficult. You hear me?
I'm not listening to you.
Stop making things so difficult.
What do you mean?
You hear me?
You're talking to the wrong person.
You hear me?
Yeah, this is about to be an issue, y'all. This is about to be an issue.
Credit reporting agency TransUnion suffered a day to post everything out.
Not
They
doing
didn't
that.
allege 911
Okay,
reporting that a man had been in a stall in the men's bathroom for at least an hour. They didn't allege any criminal conduct, though implied that they were concerned for his well-being. This is the actual 911 call.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Hi, just I want to let you know right now I have one person in the restroom have more than 1 hour inside and he's no answer.
What's the address?
The address?
Yes.
7074 Indiana Avenue, 7474 Indiana Avenue.
What's the name of the business?
McDonald's?
So when you go to knock on the door, does the person say anything?
Yeah, a lot of people go and knock the door and he's no answer, nothing. He's not in more than 1 hour. So I send one person and I examine a person or two and no examine another person and nothing in there.
Okay, but do you hear anything from inside the bathroom? Like water running? Does it sound like they're making noises? Anything like that?
No.
Oh. Was it a male or a female?
Male? Male.
Like, did anyone see him before he went in?
Yes, the main guy, he saw him.
Okay. Was he white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
I'm sorry?
Was he white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
White.
How old did he look?
I don't know, like 40s or 30, not 30s, I think. He told me like 30.
What was he wearing?
I'm not sure. Let me ask. Shorts and what else? Shorts and black shirt.
Are you a manager or an employee?
No, the manager.
And is he in the men's restroom or the women's?
No, in the men's restroom.
Okay, we'll send someone over there to check on him and see what's going on, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Then, at around 6:45 a.m., a police officer with the Riverside Police Department arrived and he entered the men's bathroom. He approached the closed and locked stall, and this exchange took place.
I'm like, here you go, y'all. Concerned manager in there talking about somebody being in there. She barely speaking good English, but ain't gonna talk about that right now. There's something called concern. So this is pretty much like a welfare check call. That's how you should be approaching the situation if I was a cop. Hey, somebody in the bathroom. We don't know if they okay. They've been in there for over an hour. McDonald's, I'm the manager. Yeah, y'all gonna send somebody out. Let's see how the interaction transpires, because that should just be, hey man, you good? You good in there? All right. Just make sure you're okay. Go on about my business. But let's see how it played out.
You've been in here for over an hour.
No, I just got here like 6 in the morning.
You've been here for over an hour, and the employees want you to leave. You need to come out now. What was that? I can't hear you. Yeah, well, you're being trespassed because you've been in here for over an hour. You hear me?
Okay, so obviously he came in with aggression. He's lying already, saying that they said they want him to leave. They didn't say that. We heard the 911 call. They didn't request for him to leave. They didn't request for him to be trespassed. I don't understand why you coming in with all that energy for a welfare check. This is why I tell people all the time, be very mindful of when you call these folks, because they not trained to deal with this stuff. These just some dudes with some guns and some egos. He already coming in like he on 10.
Hurry up. You need any medical attention?
And then I also need to say, maybe the manager was lying a little bit too, because the manager said that she sent people in there and nobody, they didn't hear anything. Well, the officer makes contact right off bat and he said something. Did y'all knock on the stall? Or did y'all just peek in there and see if somebody was in there? So I'm like, look, man, this ain't even it right here. It's all fucked up right now from both sides, from how the cops approached and from what I'm getting from what the manager said. Because how did the officer make contact that quick and he say something? Did y'all even try to talk to somebody, or did y'all just, he's been in there for a while, call the police? Like, what kind of shit? Like, what's going on?
243 open code 40. Cancel fire name on.
And what you putting on gloves for? Okay, you put the gloves up. Okay.
Hurry up.
How you rush somebody while they in the bathroom, bro? What's wrong with you?
What's your first name? Yes, it does. What's your first name? You're being trespassed. So what's your first name? What was that? It means you're not allowed to come back here anymore. At all.
The officer tells Peter that he's being trespassed from this McDonald's. But we listened to the entire 911 call, and there was nothing in that 911 call where the McDonald's manager requested that the police trespass Peter from that McDonald's. Additionally, we can see the very beginning from where the officer turned on his body cam. And no portion of the beginning of his body cam footage involves any sort of interaction or conversation with a McDonald's manager or employee wherein they communicated that they wanted Peter to be trespassed from the property. To the contrary, it seems like their only concern was for Peter's well-being.
Now I have one person in the restroom, have more than 1 hour inside, and he's no answer.
Okay, we'll send someone over there to check on him and see what's going on, okay?
But now he supposedly needs Peter's identifying information because he needs to allegedly trespass him. Probably what he actually wants to do is to run his name for warrants. And the craziest thing about this entire unfortunate incident that resulted in this man losing his life is that the basis on which this whole thing occurred was completely unnecessary. He asks Peter his name, and if you listen carefully, Peter actually tells him his name from the very first minute of the encounter.
What is your first name?
My name's Peter.
What?
Peter.
Peter? Peter, what's your last name?
Hello.
Spell it for me.
I'll tell you the rest of my phone.
Peter, how do you spell your last name? Is that B as in boy?
I guess so.
What do you mean you think so?
Yes.
So say it again. Say it slow.
B-I-L-L-A-L-O.
B-I-L-L-A-L-O.
Yeah.
So B-I-L-L-A-L-O.
B-O.
Okay, and then what is your date of birth?
May 9.
What?
May 9.
Of what year?
May.
What?
May.
May 9th of what year?
98.
98? How old are you?
27.
You know, if you're lying to me about your date of birth, that's going to be worse, right? It doesn't matter. How do you not know your date of birth? You need to come out. You've been in for over an hour. You need to come out now before I go in there and I pull you out. You heard what I said. You've been in there for over an hour. You need to leave now. It is crazy. Hurry up. Let's go. Yes, I'm still here. I'm here until you get out. Let's go. Why did you just lock that door? You locked it. I saw you. Wash your hands. Step outside. I'm gonna go over by my vehicle. You're gonna stay over by my vehicle while I verify your identity. Right over here. Lean up against my bumper.
I'm not doing that. I'm not going.
I said lean up against my bumper.
I'm too young.
What?
I'm too young. I'm not going with you, dude.
What do you mean you're not going with me?
No, I'm just. I can't.
I told you that you're going to lean up here while I verify your ID.
I'm not going to jail.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard you.
So just to summarize, the officer shows up at the bathroom stall. Peter tells him his actual first name, first thing first. The officer tells Peter to come out of the bathroom stall. Peter does come out of the bathroom stall. He washes his hands, he dries his hands, and then he goes to leave the McDonald's. He's done everything he's been asked to do. And at this point, the officer could have and should have just let him go on his way. To the officer's knowledge, no crime has been committed. Peter should have been free to walk away, but the officer did not let him walk away. He forces him to stay right there at the front of his car, and he just continues to basically harass him about his name and other details.
Turn around.
No, you can't hurt me. I just came out the room.
Around.
You can't hurt me, though. No, I'm not doing
Turn
that.
around.
Hey,
You're gonna make me call. You're gonna make me call for somebody else to
I don't
come.
give a you know for it. I'll go talk to
Hey,
I'm not.
then just listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying put your hands on the hood. I'm telling you to lean up against my vehicle.
Oh, okay.
So turn around.
I don't have to do that.
Turn around. I'm verifying your ID because you're being trespassed.
I don't know. Everybody else is trespassing.
Maybe if you would have listened the first time, you wouldn't be trespassed. But you didn't listen the first time. So they.
Nobody has asked for him to be trespassed. It's amazing how, and this is the way our country's set up, it's real messed up. It's illegal for you to lie to the police, but it's not illegal for them to lie to you. This man literally had the right to just walk away right now, but because the officer wants to sit here and escalate and tell lies, this guy, you can tell he's already jittery, bro. He probably is afraid of police officers, and probably for a good reason, because he know he hasn't done anything. Y'all just say he's in the bathroom too long. That's not against the law last time I checked. But man, let's see where it goes, man.
Once you trespassed, did you give me your real identity or did you give me a fake identity?
My real identity. My name's Peter.
What?
My name's Peter.
Peter, and spell your last name for me one more time.
V-I-L-L.
So V is in Victor, not V is in boy.
No, V as in victory. I as in.
Why are you shaking?
I don't know that's it.
Spell your last name one more time.
V-I-I-L-L.
V-I-L-L-A-L-O-B.
A-L. O-B.
O what?
B.
B.
O-S.
OS. So you lied to me about your last name?
No, I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Actually, that is the second time that Peter has accurately told this cop his full name.
What is your first name?
My name's Peter.
What?
Peter.
Peter?
Uh-huh.
Peter, what's your last name?
Peter.
Spell it for me.
I'm coming to the restaurant.
Peter, how do you spell your last name?
And it would have been 3 times if not for this head cop interrupting him on the 3rd attempt.
My name's Peter.
Peter, and spell your last name for me one more time.
V-I-L-L.
So V is in Victor, not B is in boy.
I mean, spending an hour or more in the bathroom stall of a McDonald's is punishment enough, I would suppose, but it's not illegal. It's not a crime. He was asked to leave. He did leave. He was asked for his name. He gave it. It's not difficult for police officers to come up with a legal pretext to hold somebody for a while, investigate further if it's reasonable, but they're not allowed to just arbitrarily detain somebody and hold them and question them because they want to be a or they just have some hunch. In reality, according to Peter's mother, he had been diagnosed with schizophrenia like 10 years earlier. You would think that as a police officer where you have to deal with all sorts of people, you would notice when you're dealing with somebody who has, signs of mental illness. I'm no expert in recognizing these or dealing with these, but even I can see that here. And I would imagine that the best way to deal with that is not being a total asshole to the person and holding them against their will, basically kidnapping them in the absence of any constitutional justification for doing so.
Stop looking around.
Hey, hold on real quick.
You're goddamn right.
The way that this officer is handling this, I can just imagine how he is when he's not on camera. Because he's doing all this lying. He's being a real asshole. He's being very rude to the guy. And this is all being videotaped. So I wonder what he's like when there ain't no camera going at all. Because this ain't how you treat people, y'all. This ain't how you treat people.
What is your date of birth? How do you not know your date of birth? You don't tell me your date of birth, I'm going to put you in handcuffs.
1998. I don't have anything.
How does someone not remember their birthday? It's something you celebrate every year as a kid. It's something that you have to write down on a lot of paperwork as an adult. Lean up against my vehicle.
I'm not doing it wrong. I'm not doing it.
You're getting trespassed.
Okay, I'm getting trespassed.
No, lean up against my vehicle. I'm verifying your identity.
I don't have no identity to show you.
You do. Everybody does.
No, I don't.
What is your date of birth?
It's May. Hold on.
This is why I say it's so important for us to keep having these videos so people know their rights. I always told them, look, I'm invoking my right to remain silent, dude. I'm not talking to you no more because I'm in the bathroom. That's not against the law. If they want me to leave, I have the right to leave. You got to learn how trespass law works. They have to ask you to leave first, and then you get the opportunity to leave. Then if you come back, that's when we do all this paperwork stuff. But they're so hell-bent on getting the ID, getting the name. They want to run your name through this national database system that they you got called there to help somebody, not harass somebody.
Peter, look at me. If you're trying to lie, you're going to go to jail. If you're lying to me, you're going to jail. Well, it seems like you're lying. You're trying to tell me you don't know your birthday. You give me a fake last name the first time. What is your date of birth?
Why are you lying?
What is your date of birth?
I can't say that. I don't remember.
What is your date of birth?
I don't have one.
Okay. So what I want you to do is you're going to turn around and put your hands behind your back. I'm going to handcuff you until I verify your identity.
Okay, I'll tell you if I can write on paper. Can I get a paper?
Turn around.
I'm not going with you, bro.
You're not going anywhere. So right now I'm telling you to turn around.
I'm not a kid. I'm not going to listen to that.
Okay, that's fine. Then you're going to get charged with the 148.
I'm not doing nothing.
Yes.
No. I'm not going to fuck around. I'm not doing this.
Turn around.
I'm not doing this.
Turn around. Turn around.
I'm not going with you.
Turn around. You hear me?
I'm not going with you. I'm not going with you. I'm not going with you.
I said turn the around.
I'm not going with you, dude.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not doing this wrong.
What did I just tell you?
I'm not doing it. I'm not a kid, homie. What the f?
Stop acting like one. You hear me? You hear me?
Yes,
the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for a partner to come over here. I'm going to put you in handcuffs, and we're going to put you in the backseat of my car. I'm going to take you to jail if you do not comply.
Okay, I'm going to comply with you. But
then put your hands behind your back right now until I verify your identity. Once I verify your identity, I will let you go.
What do you mean my identity? What are you talking about?
Who you are. So put your hand behind your back.
I thought we were about to trespass him. So now you're saying that as long as you verify his identity, you're gonna let him go. I thought you were trying to trespass him.
No.
Or maybe that's just another lie, y'all. Maybe that's another lie.
Did you hear me? Put your hand behind your back.
I'm not doing that, dog. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it, dog. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
243. Can I get a 1110 to my location?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for wrong, dude.
What did I just say? Hurry up.
What do you want from me?
Let's go. Come on.
I'm not going with you.
Stop making things so difficult.
I don't care. I'm not going to listen to you.
Stop making things so difficult.
I don't want to listen to you, dog.
Hey, stop making things so difficult. You hear me?
I'm not listening to you.
Stop making things so difficult.
What do you mean?
You hear me?
You're talking to the wrong person, dog.
You hear me? Stop.
Hey, I'm not fucking right, homie. I'm not going to fight you, dog.
Then stop. Then stop. Then stop.
I'm answering you, fool.
Stop.
Stop
For that pinching the guy?
I'm not too. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Put your hand behind your back.
Fuck you, nigga. Pressure, man.
For over an hour, they asked you to leave multiple times. I told you to leave. You are making an excuse, and now you're being trespassed. So stop. Stop. All you have to do is just comply, and then you'd be let go after I trespass you. But you're not listening.
Okay, I'm leaving it to I'm leaving them.
You're not leaving right now. I have to verify who you are so I can trespass you.
I don't give a fuck who you think I am. I'm not listening to you, man. I just want to go home, dude.
Well, you're not going to go home if you don't listen. If you listen, you're going home. If you don't listen, you're not going home.
Listen.
You're not listening. Until you put your hands behind your back and you're not listening.
I'm not going to, dude. Everybody can fuck you, bro.
Y'all, every time one of these guys catches a bullet in the line of duty and stuff, guys like him, they want you to feel sorry and so bad. But look how he's treating a fellow citizen. But you're supposed to cry your heart out and say we need to do better. We need to be tougher on crime. We lost a good police officer. This guy's a piece of shit right here.
Won't you just let me go? I'll leave the goddamn. Carry on, man, and I won't come back. Leave me alone, dude. I'll go home. I'm not even. Why did you go to the
Tried to ID this guy for a trespass. He was in there for over an hour, refusing to leave even when I was here, and now he's not complying.
What do you mean? It's not just a I'm not doing shit. I didn't see it. You can't fuck Okay, fuck that. I'm not going to go because you're going to hurt my mom's.
So backup arrives, and if you've watched enough of my videos, this guy needs no introduction. We already know everything we need to know, don't we? The bald head, the too tight clothes, the shaved arms, the look in this guy's eye like you would see in a schoolyard bully, just salivating on some little younger kid he's about to beat the shit out of. Surely that doesn't happen here, does it?
My mom's got that money. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you talking about? Huh? Are you gonna play or not? I don't want to hurt you. You're not gonna huh? Are you gonna comply? I'm not gonna.
See, he over here trying to figure out a way to slam him on the ground. He's trying to figure out a way. He's trying to wrap his arm up in the. Obviously, he wasn't good at training because you don't slowly do that. If you're gonna do it, you got to snap that shit. But yeah, he looks like he's ready to try to put some hands on somebody. This is some bully ass shit right here. I don't know why so many Americans are okay with this. The kids in the bathroom. And just keep lying. Like that lying part. It's like nobody asked that boy to leave. Like we listened to the 911 call, bro. Nobody asked for him to leave. They asked for somebody to come check on him and make sure he's okay because he's been in there for a while. And you already know the manager probably exaggerated how long he was in there. I'm like, and this is how y'all respond, man. Protect and serve, huh? I guess they serving to protect that bathroom.
Huh? What am I doing wrong now? What the fuck am I doing, huh? I'm not even doing anything to you. I went ahead and do what I had to do. Come on, now. What am I doing? I'm gotta explain to you what is going on.
I'm trying to verify your identity. I've already told you this multiple times because you're trying to give me a fake name.
I'm not trying to give you a fake name.
And you're telling me that you don't want to go to jail. But you're going to go to jail because of the way you're acting.
No, I'm not doing nothing wrong to no one.
Then put your hand behind your back, and then you'll be released once I trespass you and verify your identity.
What are you talking about?
I've already told you multiple times.
Is there anything I can say to get you right now? So what do you mean? See how you're resisting me? I haven't had to deal with the weapons. I don't know what you have. I have nothing here to start taking my property. Put your hand on your back so I can do that. This is how we do things. No, I'm good. Are you going to comply or you're not going to comply? Wait, I'm sorry. Well, are you going to comply or not? What do you mean comply? What does that even mean? I'm about to throw you on the ground. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Yeah, wait, ow! Okay, get your hand behind your back. All right, bro. Okay, bro. All right. I'm not doing that to you, bro.
What's he reaching for?
Oh, we need it. Oh, oh. Ow, get it. Ah. Bro, we need to fucking go, bro.
So they take him down to the ground. It goes out of the view of the dash cam camera, and then the body cam, at least one of them falls to the ground. Not sure what happened to the other one, but apparently all we have at this point is this ridiculously far away surveillance camera that shows sort of what happens. So basically they throw him to the sidewalk in front of the McDonald's. They both immediately jump on him, and we can see that they're inflicting various sorts of trauma on him during this time. Clearly, both of these cops, despite the one being the way he is, have very little effective grappling skills. And this one guy is just sort of flailing around, and they have no ability to effectively control him at all. So they're just using this, brute force, their weight, their muscle on him. We don't see the guy pop up and start running again. We don't see the guy flip the script on them and get on top of them and start hitting them or striking them in any way. We just sort of see them on top of him for what appears to be an extended period of time. And it just sort of goes on like that. This goes on for quite a while.
Hey, they got tired. They ran out of breath. And those fights don't last longer than 30 seconds. They out of breath already. They supposed to be trained over here trying to be a bully to a kid that didn't do nothing.
And when they get done beating him up, basically, they're out of breath, both of them. They're huffing and puffing. They sit him up against a wall, and you can see the trauma to his head already starting to bruise. They have called for emergency medical services. They are on their way. So now they just have to wait.
Just sit up right now. We got paramedics come check on you. Can I have a little water?
Yeah, we're going to get you some water, all right?
Good. I love water.
You all right? You all right?
Hey, you got some water?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
I got his, I don't got his date of birth.
I'll get it. That's bro.
This is drive-through. What kind of people? Do you still?
Now you see how the Hispanic officer walked up and started talking to him. He could tell that dude Hispanic, so he actually talking to him like a normal person, not get out the bathroom, hurry up, what's your name, all that shit. He ain't come in like, hey, I'm the master, you listen to me, you bow down, or whatever the hell. He's actually gonna get it. But like, what was all this for, man?
The guy we saw what happened here. Okay, great. They did. I need a statement. Yeah,
And all these officers, y'all, all these officers over a man using the bathroom for, let's say he was in there for an hour. All of this for that. And they wonder why they keep talking about crime is so bad. They keep lying and saying crime is so bad right now. It's probably because y'all over here beating up people at McDonald's for using the bathroom. That's probably why y'all ain't out there doing what y'all need to be doing.
Yeah.
In these cases where you have an in-custody death without the coroner's report, we're unsure of exactly what caused it. Time periods like this seem to me to be pretty important. But here in their critical incident video, the Riverside Police Department left out a significant time jump. I did not edit this. This is their time jump. And my question is, what happened in that time between? Maybe nothing. I don't know.
We'll just comply, dude. I don't know. You got a warrant or something?
Man, they punched that man all up in his head. all up in his head. Nose messed up a little bit too. He got a neck brace on. And I'm telling what he was doing to his neck, because y'all seen earlier when he was grabbing him from behind, he was trying to put pressure on his neck and shit. Nobody was trying to shake it off. Like, bro, come on now. All this for...
EMS arrives, they load him up, they begin to treat him. Then the officer walks over and fist bumps him and says,
You gonna be cool, dude? Yeah? All right, I don't want no problems, all right, man? Just like I said from the very beginning.
It wasn't very long after that somebody mentioned that he already looked like he was in distress.
So he's going to that other look. Heart rate 140, let's get going now.
Then when they get him to the hospital, they wheel him in and they just list off all of the trauma that was inflicted on Peter by these two police officers. There can be no doubt that it was substantial physical trauma. Then shortly afterwards, he's gone.
Good morning. This is Peter. Here's a police. He's a 27-year-old male. So two complaints and full body pain. He was detained by two police officers today. He got trespassed from McDonald's. He was combative and agitated. Tried to run from them. They did have to restrain him physically. Did use some closed fist blows to the head, along with some elbows. Got some contusions to the forehead and to the nose, and swelling to the eyebrows and the nose. Contusions to the knees and lower extremities. Besides that, no other signs of pain.
While being treated at the hospital, Peter went into medical distress. Despite life-saving efforts, he was pronounced deceased at 9:42 a.m.
It's my understanding that the autopsy reports have not been released publicly. I haven't been able to find them anywhere. Just given that fact alone, along with what we've seen here in this body cam footage, I can't imagine that that doesn't involve trauma that was inflicted on him, that it was just some coincidence, maybe involving drugs or whatever. Maybe a combination of those. But this we know, the officer could have let Peter walk out of that McDonald's and most likely he'd be alive right now. But despite the fact that no crime was committed, other than he wanted a name to trespass him from the McDonald's, and he was given a name several times, the officer still messed with Peter, detained Peter, upset Peter, and ultimately fought with Peter and beat Peter, and Peter died. And sometimes that can be justified. Is that justified here? I know he shouldn't have resisted arrest, right? Why was he under arrest? What crime did he commit? Blowing up a toilet in the McDonald's bathroom for an hour for not giving his name to the officer? He did that. All right, he was resisting, but what was he resisting? If cops randomly grab us at McDonald's or out of the McDonald's bathroom and we're not under arrest, what the hell are we resisting? He didn't refuse to leave the McDonald's. He was attempting to leave the McDonald's. He didn't refuse to give a name. He gave the name. The only lawful argument I can see here is that they believed that he was in distress, some sort of medical distress, or that he was in a state where he was a danger to the public. But the video footage does not substantiate that here, in my opinion. And if they thought he was in distress or he was having a mental health crisis or whatever, I mean, they literally handled it exactly the wrong way, just beating the guy up, mocking him, and so on. The Riverside Police Department can't seem to figure out what happened here.
The cause of death is still under investigation by the Riverside County Sheriff Coroner's Office. Because this incident is classified as an in-custody death, I requested the Riverside County Sheriff's Force Investigations Detail to take over the investigation. Over the coming months, the Force Investigations Detail, assisted by the Riverside County District Attorney's Bureau of Investigations, will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. Anyone with information about this incident is encouraged to contact the investigator listed here. Thank you for watching.
But perhaps you have some thoughts after watching.
Anybody that has information on it, what? Like, okay. It was a call for help, y'all. And that's why I'm gonna reiterate that on this point right here, man. Like, really be mindful before you pick up that damn phone and call these folks. We've seen video, I didn't cover video after video of people calling just to get somebody checked on a welfare check. We just got done with the Sonia Massey trial. Just got done with that. She called because she thinks somebody in her backyard, she ended up with bullets in her head. Like, come on now. Salute. Hurricane in the building, man. Go on, tell the people what's up, man. Tell them what it is real quick, like, before we talk about this a little bit.
You already know what it is. It's the man's Hurricane JW, Hurricane JW2 on YouTube and Facebook, home of the HH Ancestor Report, Detroit After Dark, and a Fuck the Government podcast. And that video had my girl Crystal crying and shit. Fuck the police.
Bro, I'm not with this stuff right here, man. Like we have a lot of Americans that are so quick to call the cops instead of just asking somebody, are they okay?
Yeah, because that's
I'm
exactly what I would have did if I was an employee. You know,
knock on the door. Hey, man,
it could have been a maintenance man. It could have been a maintenance man. Like, look, bro, I gotta clean up the bathroom. Nigga, gotta get out of there. You know what I'm saying? You know, where the hell is the motherfucking shit at? You know, like, what was they really truly afraid of? It's like, you know, why they gotta be so pussy? You know what I'm saying? And like, stop making all these female managers that's smaller than a fucking Pringle can trying to run shit. No, she can't run shit.
That shit right there. I got a feeling that she lied a little bit, talking about she sent multiple people in there. Did anybody that you sent in there, did they try to knock on there and be like, hey, bro, you okay in there? Like, because I don't believe that.
Probably a female. They saw the female in there. She got scared. She didn't see nobody in there.
No, I mean, I don't believe it. And you got, I think the manager was lying, and then you see the cop. As soon as he came in there, he knocked on it. The dude responded to him. So I'm like, I don't believe the manager. But then the officer turns into doing all this lying, man. Escalating the situation. You talking about you getting trespassed. If that dude was in a mental distress, you talking about trespassing him, and now you asking him for his name and stuff. You already tell he was a little skittish. He was moving his hands a lot and shit like that. Like, dude, that's uncalled for. It's completely uncalled for, and people should be outraged about that. And you know they're gonna do it just like the George Floyd situation. They're gonna say it wasn't the beating that you saw that ended his life. It was something else that you didn't see. It's like, yeah, we didn't see you kneel on that man's neck for all that time. It was just these magical drugs now. I'm like, if he got family, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, you might want to start talking to a lawyer, bro, because that right there ain't it.
Yep.
I don't know what kind of country people want to live in where they can just roll up on you for shit that's not against the law and put hands on you and literally stop you, like, show me your papers.
Yep, show me your papers.
Actually, I think they do want to. A lot of people do want to live in that type of society because they all chanting it right now. I said, you see them out there in the streets. It's like the Jews will not replace us 2.0 going on right now.
Yo, and we got a couple FEMA camps in this bitch, or detainment camps where they grabbing up homeless motherfuckers and doing experimentation and getting free cheap labor. We already got prisons for that. It was like, God damn. Shout out to everybody.
And look, yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. If I missed you, if I missed any of y'all, shout out to y'all, man. But like that should touch somebody's heart. Like, that ain't right. And I'm actually gonna try to stay on top of this one. I want to get an update on this one because I'm ready to see how they try to spin it. You see how they're like, yeah, we got the sheriff's department's going to be investigating, and then it's going to go to the attorney general. And I'm like, dude, all them people work with y'all. They your buddies.
Yup. And all y'all beat up on a mentally ill motherfucker. Like, if that nigga turn out to be mentally ill, y'all just beat up on a mentally ill motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers wild.
You
beat up on a retarded kid.
Like, for real, man. You can tell something was wrong with him. You can tell something was wrong with that kid, man. It's like, instead of treating your call like what it was a call for help, you turned it into a call of, let me interrogate and investigate and beat the shit out of somebody. That couldn't be any further from what you were called there for, man. And now that person doesn't have a life. And I don't care if either one of them officers got kids or wife or none of that shit, bro. Y'all need to be hemmed up for that shit. Because you ain't gonna tell me something magically happened in between. Oh, it's gonna be some pre-existing condition that he had. But I bet money he wouldn't have died walking out of McDonald's if he didn't get his head knocked the hell off.
Exactly. For real, they fucked him up.
That's the junk they got me with the George Floyd thing. They were like, oh, he was on fentanyl. He looked like he was perfectly fine in that car before he put his knee on his neck. Then everything seemed to go left. Maybe if we take that knee away, the motherfucker would still be alive. Maybe we took that beating away that we just saw. Maybe old buddy would be alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
I saw some crazy shit. Like back in the day. I don't know if it was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, where they had like a young boy in custody and shit. The dude was cool in the motherfucking motherfucking truck, but like as soon as he got to the station and he went to his cell, nigga, he came back for his court date. Nigga, his face looked worse than how Martin walked out that room and shit. Nigga, they had that nigga fucked up. Like, what the fuck did y'all do to that kid? So, like, y'all niggas wild. You niggas like human guinea pigs and punching bags. Them motherfuckers wild, bro.
Dude, it'd be
police need to be eradicated.
You know what I'm trying to tell you, man? It's like that shit we were talking about the other night, man. I think it's a lot of dudes that ain't getting no pussy and got picked on as little kids, and they get them a badge, and now they try to take that shit out on just the average motherfucker out here. I'm like, how do you become what hurt you? That's the shit that always gets me. You become the thing that you hate.
Yeah, wow. And it's like, you know, like being bullied kind of builds character a little bit. So you just a pussy all your life, you ain't fight back not once. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just lock niggas up when I get over there.
I'm gonna pick on people like they picked on me. That'll show them. It's like, nah, go pick on your bully, bro. How about that?
Right.
Well, look,
fight back, earn the respect. Might be a friend and shit. It happens to all of us. I got picked on, fought back, got the respect, kept it rolling. Like, come on.
I don't know too many people that ain't got picked on growing up. Shit, I used to have a lot of girls picking on me. That ain't
I kind of been through that too. I've been through that from kindergarten, first grade, you know, and this chick saved my life and shit. Shout out to Star Reaper.
Shout out to that lady. But now look, the sentiment tonight, especially because we got another video following up on this one, the sentiment is gonna be the same, man. And I'm gonna keep reiterating this shit all night. Man, be mindful before you pick up the phone and call the police, man. But I guess shout out to TT Queenie Queen. All right, interesting name. And I see Bearded Conversation 120 up in the building.
Salute Bearded. Salute Bearded.
We about to head to the next video. Remember, y'all, be mindful before you call the police on folks, bro. Like, for real, be mindful, because this shit right here getting people hemmed up, bro. And this one right here could have went really, really bad. Check this one out right here, y'all. Let me know. We gonna talk about it.
Imagine cops treating an innocent mom and her 6-year-old son like this. A 27-year-old mom with a 6-year-old little boy safely buckled in the rear seat pulls into an Arkansas gas station in a white Lincoln sedan. Suddenly, multiple police cars speed towards her, slamming on their brakes. Officers jump out, aiming rifles and pistols at the mom as well as her innocent little boy. They are absolutely terrified.
Stand down on your face now. Put your hands behind your back. Is there anybody else that you came up here in the store with you?
But as it turns out, the police officers had the wrong car. They had the wrong suspect. And the worst thing about it was...
You don't fucking say, huh? You don't
say. You don't fucking say. Y'all should have knew the moment the lady got out the car. Y'all should have knew the moment the lady got out. Oh shit, wrong car. Sorry, man.
Yeah, let's
keep them done.
Yeah, let's see them. Yeah, look, they got out like y'all got all y'all ARs out. Y'all ready for something? Let's see who they was looking for. I want to see if this even the same color vehicle, because you know sometimes they be on that dumb ass shit. I'm ready.
Right.
I want to hear the story. Let's hear the story, y'all.
What these cops did after they realized their mistake.
And obviously, there was some bullshit that transpired afterwards.
Welcome back to the Civil Rights Lawyer channel, where my mission is to protect and defend your content to somebody, so that what you see in this video doesn't happen again to somebody else. On July 12th of 2024, this 27-year-old mom, Peyton Malia, was driving through Fayetteville, Arkansas with her 6-year-old son in the backseat of her car. They stopped at a gas station called Casey's General Store to get some snacks. They were driving a white 2009 Lincoln MKS 4-door sedan with a valid Arkansas temporary tag, and she had done nothing wrong, not even a traffic violation. She wasn't a wanted person, she wasn't a fugitive, she wasn't driving a stolen car. She had done absolutely nothing wrong. So how and why did this end up happening? Apparently, these Arkansas state troopers were tracking an Apple AirTag, looking for a different but similar looking white 2013 Lincoln MKZ 4-door sedan. So a pretty similar looking car, but with visibly different styling, different badging, and a different VIN number. Who were they looking for? They had no idea. They were just tracking an AirTag, allegedly, that they knew was wholly unreliable as far as specific location data goes. And whose AirTag was it? We don't know.
A fucking fusion spinner.
But it wasn't this car. We know that. According to the lawsuit that was just filed against the Arkansas state troopers who were involved on behalf of Peyton Malia, these troopers actually had no idea who the suspect was they were looking for. All they knew was that they were looking for a Lincoln MKZ model sedan, not an MKS.
swab. You gonna go straight?
Oh yeah. I'll just,
So I'm a little confused right now. You don't know who you're looking for, but you're tracking an air tag, and you got the make and model of the vehicle. Obviously, y'all didn't see nothing because they didn't even look at the car. They just saw a white Lincoln, and that was it. It was like badge white. That's it. Not even gonna look at the model of it. But if y'all looking for an air tag, why y'all got y'all ARs out like that? If y'all just tracking the air tag, like, can we get a little bit more information on this? Because
it's gonna connect to a fusion center. It's gonna connect to a fusion center because I did a review on fusion centers and shit, and how these fusion centers be sending data to law enforcement and state troopers to just go motherfucking pull up on a motherfucker, and the motherfuckers don't be doing nothing wrong. They don't be doing nothing wrong. Just get pulled up on. It's like, dog, it's wild. It's fucking wild.
This shit right here, look, some ain't adding up right now. But here you go. Let's keep going. Maybe they got something for us.
yeah, just let me go straight there, and then I'll jump straight in.
Okay.
Not like they ready for war.
Shane, you and me want to go right and go in on that right side there.
Are you going to go straight, Randall? Yeah, I'm going to go straight. I'm going to go ahead and try to take you down there. And if he's there, we need to make sure he's in the car, though. Yes, we need somebody in the car.
You just want to block the exits and shut it down, or what do you want to do?
You see, they said we need to make sure he's in the car. He's in the car. I thought y'all were looking for an air tag. All right. Either way, though, I gotta hear. I need to hear the police response after this whole situation, because all we got right now is he's looking for an air tag, and I keep hearing them say we got to make sure he's in the car. He's in the car. Okay.
Gas station, the front door here, and then the one on the right.
Do you want to shut down the parking lot though, or hope the car can't leave and nobody can get out?
Yeah, well, it does just kind of exit going to Futural Drive and Whittington. Yeah. All right, thank you. Hey, don't do anything unless there's somebody in the car. Looks like there's a T-valve standing on the passenger side. Oh, is that it right there? I think so. Yeah, it is. The white Lincoln?
Yeah,
go. You want to get it? Yeah.
All of them just get out looking stupid. Looking stupid.
Bricks in the fender.
Like, damn, they didn't give themselves time to even observe the vehicle. They just, yeah, I think that's it. Hit it. How about you? No patience, got out. Man, look, okay, whatever.
Go your face. Down on your face now. Put your hands behind your back. Is there anybody else that you came up here in the store with?
So all of these tough guys are Arkansas State Troopers. This one in particular, his name is Shane Alkire. You're about to see him walk up to the front driver's side of this vehicle and read the VIN number, and thus realize that it's the wrong VIN number. So everything that you see after that point, these officers had actual knowledge that, oops, they had just pulled over the wrong vehicle, as if it wasn't obvious enough.
Hey, let's make sure nobody showed over here. Anybody else get on the car with their coming fast? I need to know. I'm not watching. Did anybody else come to this little boy knows that?
And this Arkansas State Trooper over here, according to the lawsuit, his name is Randall Schwab. He is the one who put Peyton in handcuffs, and now he is the one, after everybody knows this is the wrong car, who takes way too long to remove the handcuffs off her. But here's the worst part. Instead of profusely and sincerely apologizing for their mistake, pointing guns at this innocent woman and her 6-year-old son, what does he do? Instead of sending her away as a free person, and perhaps also buying them some snacks to take with him out of Casey's general store. Instead, he continues this detainment in the absence of any justification, in the absence of any reasonable suspicion, in the absence of any probable cause. She's committed no crime. They know 100% she did nothing wrong. He continues the detention because he just can't help himself, because he is exerting the power of the government, and the government does not care. The government will stomp on your rights. The government will spit on your rights, and it will use people just like the guys that you see in this video putting on their black gloves, strapping on their AR-15s to deal with this 27-year-old mother and her innocent 6-year-old son. So Trooper Randall Schwab of the Arkansas State Police continues to detain this innocent woman, and he directs her to go back to her car and provide him with her ID. He then runs her ID through dispatch to check for warrants because he just wants to arrest her that badly, even though he knows she did nothing wrong.
I wonder why some people don't like the police
at all. Man, my blood is boiling, man. These motherfuckers is, man, fuck the police, dog, and the government. Like the way he was talking, dog, I was getting angry and angry. I'm like, yes, they don't give a fuck. This is why I make the music I make and make the news I cover. Like, man, fuck these man.
This shit right here, man. What that Kanye West song, Heartless? How could you be so heartless? You done scared his mother. You probably done scared that child. That child saw y'all draw down on his mama.
Yeah.
So he'll be wrong if he grew up and hated all cops.
Right?
Yeah. That's what they would tell us,
you gonna
right?
grow up and join the revolution. She might join the revolution. Like, she's still 27.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we can whip you in shape, get you right. You got time.
Hell yeah, shit, man. Like, if Holly Berry can learn how to shoot in 6 months, shit, she can learn how to shoot for 4 or 5. Like, shit, let's get it.
Man, I want y'all to see this shit right here, man. I want one thing that might have went over some people's head. I want you to pay very close attention. This is a young white lady. So if they ain't willing to do it to a young white lady, what you think they willing to do to a black person? Like, they just told her, get on the ground, get on the ground. She got down quick, too. I ain't even gonna hold you. She got down quick. But let it have been a black person. Get your ass on the ground. Get the fuck on the ground. Like, you know, that's how it would have changed real quickly. It would have changed real fucking quickly about how they addressed her. But I'm like, dude, you know it ain't her. Everybody in them put their guns up. They taking their gloves off, and you still over here trying to run a name.
Like, this is my beat.
I want y'all to really realize this shit. They pulled up. Something's going on. They pulled up because they were supposed to be tracking and air tagging. They were trying to see if he was in the vehicle. Make sure he's in the vehicle. Mm-hmm. You find out that who the person you looking for, that you all suited and booted, all gunned up for, ain't here. Won't you try to keep going to find him if it was so urgent that you needed to come out with all your ARs out? Maybe not waste your time trying to run this innocent lady's name through the system. Y'all out here suited and booted with your guns out like it's a super high threat. But you got enough time
like a cartel leader or something. This got a cartel member or something.
I don't think people be paying attention to this. This is such a high level threat, supposedly, that they're on the chase for. You found that you got the wrong person. Wouldn't you just be like, okay, sorry, man, sorry for that. We gotta go find a person. Nah, you gonna literally, we got time. Run her. Yeah, run her. Just check to see if she got any warrants. You know, We might be able to take her to jail.
Yeah.
But this dangerous criminal supposedly out on the run right now, something.
Right.
An air tag.
Right.
It makes no sense, man. They laughing in your face, bro. They try to act like a situation's that great. That situation was that great that, bro, they wouldn't be running her name. They'd be like, sorry about that, ma'am, and go on about their business. Go try to find the person they looking for. But obviously, it ain't that serious. It was serious enough for you to get your guns out, but it ain't serious enough for you to leave that lady alone and go ahead and get back to looking for who you're looking for.
Right. It almost seems like a military cop drill. Drill complete. That was fast. That was fast, everybody. 6 seconds, everybody.
Timing that shit. Man, let's keep going. Supposedly she wouldn't got a lawyer. Rightfully so. Sue they ass.
Hell yeah, sue they ass.
That one leaving.
Yeah. I mean, that nigga pissed. God damn it.
So I've given you basically all the information that I could find on this. I pulled a copy of the complaint in the lawsuit. I will post a copy of that at the blog post link below so you can look at it yourself. There's not a whole lot more information out there. According to the news reports that I saw, the Arkansas State Police has declined to even comment on this due to pending litigation.
Shit.
And I have a problem with that. Our public servants cannot refuse to comment when they do something wrong.
They don't even want to apologize.
Litigation.
Don't hit him with a hurricane because that's crazy. Like his point, he getting at is like, how the hell do y'all do something, fuck up, and then tell us that you ain't gonna comment on it?
Right. So you ain't gonna comment and you're not gonna apologize. So that's part of the comment. Gotta go with the comment. So like, yeah, man, that's dog, man. Fuck the police on that one. That's why
no wrongdoing, because that might make us liable. Don't admit no wrongdoing.
Right.
Can't say that we fucked up and draw down on the wrong person. We can't say that. She might sue. So, no comment.
Right.
Don't even tell us sorry. Don't even tell us sorry. Like, that's some cold ass shit, bro.
Because all of that concerns the public. If they engaged in misconduct, that needs to be addressed. And here they did that. It's undisputed. This was the wrong suspect. It's undisputed. This was the wrong vehicle. They seized this woman. The burden is on them to establish that there was some reasonable excuse to seize this woman and thereby satisfy the Fourth Amendment. There's nothing in this video footage which provides any reasonable excuse for their behavior. Sometimes
I tell you, they know what they're gonna say. Yeah, we were looking for a white Lincoln, so we pulled over a white Lincoln. That's what they're gonna say. It's like, did you check the make and model? No, we didn't need to. We just know we're looking for a white Lincoln.
Right.
That's how deep their brains work. And motherfuckers holding their ass to this highest honor and shit like that, man. You got the mindset of a 10-year-old high schooler. Matter of fact,
we're looking for a black guy that's between 5'7" and 6'8".
Man, staying inside tonight, nigga. Ain't going out. Ain't a black person, y'all. I remember Dave said that in that stand-up.
Y'all Dave said that shit. That's where I got it from.
They sit right there. Nope, nigga staying in the night. He ain't getting you fucking on me, y'all. Real quick, have Johnson come around here and sprinkle some crack on your ass.
Sometimes mistakes can be made when you're talking about split-second decisions. There was no split-second decision here. This was something that was planned. Numerous police officers involved. And once they realized their mistake, what did they do? They did not do the right thing. And why is that? Because government, if left to its own devices, will not do the right thing. It's only when you...
It's because what you gonna do about it? That's the thing.
See this footage and share this footage and show it to other people and get outraged about it and start demanding answers, only then are they going to do something about it. According to the news reports, this involved Troop L of the Arkansas State Police. So I looked them up. This is actually the Troop L commander right here. His name is Captain Seth Pinner. Lowell, Arkansas. This is his contact information that they advertise to the public. So if he is one of your public servants, perhaps you want to ask him what the hell happened here. Has there been any accountability? Okay, pending litigation. Have you paid the woman? Have you offered her money? Have you offered her compensation for what she should not have had to go through? Have you taken any steps to ensure that this is not going to happen again and possibly resulting in an innocent person tragically dying because these cops are too lazy or too stupid or whatever to do their job properly.
All of the above.
Again, the only thing that government fears is negative public exposure. Government itself is the bad apple. Remember that. So help me spread that fact by
Yeah, look, we spreading it tonight, man, because they all live. They stupid, incompetent, idiots. Like,
Yup.
how many times I done picked the girl up, or met somebody somewhere there, tell me which vehicle they in. Like, what you driving? How the hell can we always seem to figure out which car is the right car, not just be going up to random cars, but these officers who get trained seem to can't figure out what right car to go to.
Right.
What right house to go to. Like, ain't this what you've been trained to do, buddy?
For real.
I'm like, look, dude, this is terrible. And look, I don't even think that was as worse as the first one, but it's still wrong.
Yep, still wrong. Still wrong.
Shouldn't nobody be standing for that, man. You need to open up your mouth, use your voice, and say something. Call these motherfuckers out. Go to these city council meetings, man, and demand that these motherfuckers do what the fuck they supposed to do. All they're gonna do is call you a radical leftist. Anytime you question government, you're a radical leftist. I've noticed that new talking point for the longest. But it's like, nah, you got to hold these motherfuckers accountable, man. They take your tax dollars without your consent, and they enforce laws on you that you did not vote on. And these motherfuckers just think they can just come around here and do all that. Nah, bitch, you work for me. But they don't really understand this true scheme. We're going to talk about it tomorrow probably, or Saturday. It's really the opposite way around. Just American people just keep believing this stupid-ass lie. They down here protecting and serving us. No, fuck, they ain't. That's a revenue-generating service right there for the government. But, Hurricane, give me your thoughts on that real quick, like, before I get this other one up. We got one more to go, y'all.
Yeah, man, you already know what it is. F the government and F the police. Roll the tape.
All right, y'all.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Squad up.
Hell yeah. Look, this shit right here, this last one right here is just going to be another... They got the wrong house. I'm just put it like that. They got the wrong house. And instead of the last group, they drew down on the wrong lady and they just saying they ain't gonna say nothing about it. They ain't gonna talk about it. These motherfuckers actually started talking about this situation. They were lying like a motherfucker. But
goddamn.
Y'all gonna see it. This shit right here got out of hand. And that's one of the fat fucking lying motherfuckers right there.
They were going in the wrong house. And these men were so casual and blasé about going in the wrong house. I have to speculate that this is not the first time it's happened.
And I hope y'all notice tonight that I'm not showing y'all any videos of black people. I hope y'all notice that.
It's the middle of the night. This couple is home, asleep in their beds, in their quiet, safe, middle-class neighborhood. But they have this elderly neighbor who thinks she hears somebody in her house. So she calls 911. Multiple police officers arrive. But instead of going and checking on this elderly neighbor, what do? They raid the wrong house. They enter this couple's house, guns drawn, in the middle of the night.
Sheriff's office. What? Sheriff's office. Make something up. Hands up.
What could go wrong? What did go wrong?
And they
do they have a warrant?
Just pointed in a general direction.
Which one's the house? This one here?
Later, he says, I just pointed, the houses are right next to each other. He never said, go to that house. One of the deputies says, we're supposed to be at that house over there with the Lexus. And then the Walker policeman says, no, this is the house. And so then they just decide to go in the house.
Yeah, this is the house, right?
Well, that's the house with the Lexus on the
Yeah, this is the one.
This is yet another wrong house raid that victimized an innocent family, and I got a chance to sit down with their civil rights attorney.
We are not the enemy. You are not in the army. You're not the enemy.
Real quick. They came in the house, guns drawn. An old lady called, so they was gonna do the same shit on her? Nigga, she probably would have had a goddamn heart attack saying some shit like that.
Bro. It's crazy. Well, why would you not go to the house of the people who called you? It sounded like you just said he pointed in a general direction. They just went to the next house. It's just like, what? You say you got somebody that called you saying they thought somebody Sonya Massey type shit. But that's what they did in the Sonya Massey shit too. Guy said he walked around all the other houses before he came and talked to the person. Go check with the person. Where did you hear the sound at? Was it on this side of the house? Whatever. I know somebody might have the time to get away and shit, but once they see your cop car, they getting the fuck on anyways. Go talk to the person who called you. No, we're just gonna go into a random ass house.
Right,
That's
and like,
how
don't
you
y'all
do
got GPS in your vehicles? Don't y'all got GPS in your vehicles? Don't y'all got the motherfucker address or the tracker, the motherfucker bitch the car? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
And look, you heard the other guy. He said, "Yeah, we're supposed to be at the house with the Lexus." And the other guy's like, "No, right here." It's like, and they just
Well,
all
only
went
one
with it,
person looking at their GPS. Only one person looking at their GPS that night. He's like,
That
damn,
shit
that's
crazy.
the boss. I gotta roll with him. I gotta roll with him. Shit.
Oh man, it's crazy. I got a new member. Got Colette in the building. Colette. Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. I ain't gonna try the last name because I don't want to butcher it. Shout out new channel member in the building.
Salute.
Man, let's see how this shit play out, man. Because this right here, this already sounds like some incompetency right here.
Like the enemy.
And this may be one of the most egregious ones I've ever covered.
I asked you, this is the house? He said, yes. And
I
it's
was right
on.
in the middle. They're right next to each other.
They right next to each other.
So far this year, there have been nearly 800 major data breaches, exposing over 300 million civil, or click the link below.
Middle class conservative neighborhood, which is a bedroom community of Baton Rouge. It's called Class.
The market. Now let's get back to the video.
My clients are middle class conservative Republicans that live in a middle class conservative neighborhood, which
Oh
is a
no,
bedroom
they could
community.
never do it to the Republicans. No. No, sad part. And now I don't feel as bad because they the type that vote for this type of shit.
Of Baton Rouge. It's called Walker, Louisiana. It's about 20 miles to the east of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. These are taxpaying citizens who are a victim of a wrong house raid.
Obviously, these happen around the country. I've covered a number of them. What led up to this one?
It's an 80-year-old woman who heard noises in her house, called the police, said she thought somebody might be in her house. Could somebody come by and look at it?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Yvonne Mortello.
Yes, ma'am.
We think we have an intruder.
Okay, what's your address?
I usually am not scary, but this has been like them digging through boxes and dragging them on the floor.
Do you have any pets?
No, they're all gone, bless their hearts.
Miss Yvonne, your driveway, what kind of vehicles should be in the driveway?
An Acura MDX.
What color?
Silver, and a Lexus black. With a Lexus IX 250.
That's a black Lexus?
Yes.
Okay. That's the only vehicle that should be in the driveway, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So they sent the local police, the Walker, the city of Walker has their own police department, and then the sheriff's office sent two officers to assist.
They're inside?
They had very detailed descriptions of her house and where it was supposed to be, but it's only good if you actually read it, you know? The sheet that goes to all the police officers from the dispatcher had all the details that you needed. It had, my house has a silver and black vehicle in front of it. The doors are all locked. I don't have any animals. Here's my address. So they get to the neighborhood, and one of the officers goes to the right house. The other three officers go to the house next door.
I'm in my backyard. She called me.
I believe Sandoval did not read the sheet. He was asking, first of all, he asked Bayonne, who's the other Walker police officer, which house is it? And Bayonne just pointed in a general direction.
Which one's the house? This one here?
Later, he says, I just pointed, the houses are right next to each other. He never said, go to that house. But Sandoval believed that he was pointing at the Kenyan residence. And so then he just...
That's what anybody would think. What are you talking about? You ask somebody which house is and they do this, I'm thinking that's a house. Even though y'all heard it say a silver vehicle and a black one, which you just walked right past for the other house. Okay, we got some Hurricane. We got some geniuses on the job today. We got some geniuses. Now remember, they don't have no warrant to go in nobody's shit. They pretty much got a call that an old 80-year-old lady thinks somebody is in her house. Does that give them the right to kick in the door? Because we about to find out.
They could have bust the old lady door down and scared the shit out of her.
Yeah, somebody broke into your house. I know your door was locked, so we kicked it in.
Right, like what the fuck?
Right, okay. Let's see how this played out.
Took the lead from there and then basically convinced the deputies that was the right house. Even though the deputies had read the sheet, Beal, he read it and said, no, we're supposed to be at that house over there with those vehicles. Well, if you know the right house, you're supposed to stop the other guy and say, no, we're going in the wrong house. I read the sheet. It's those two vehicles over there. That's the house. They didn't do that. They just went in the house. In fact, you can hear in the body cam that one of the deputies.
And you know how they always make fun of black people, talking about black people hold their guns like this and all this shit? Why every time you see some cops holding a gun out, why they always holding it like this? Anybody ever notice that? They always talking about thugs hold their guns like this, but every time I see a cop video and they pull their guns out, they always like this. They holding that bitch sideways and shit. Like,
but you ain't John Wick, you ain't no thug.
I swear for Lord, be watching too many movies, bro. I swear that really be a big influence on there. They be watching too many motherfucking movies. But I'm like, you calling somebody a thug and you doing the exact same thing you say the thugs do. Maybe because you a thug.
You ain't keeping it real. You ain't representing.
That shit funny right here, man. Let's see how this shit go.
He says, we're supposed to be at that house over there with the Lexus. And then the Walker, the policeman, says, no, this is the house. And so then they just decide to go in the house.
Yeah, this is the house, right?
Well, that's the house with the Lexus and the vehicles, right?
This is the one, I think.
This is a situation of one cop did not read the sheet, and he's the one that was making all the decisions, and everybody listened to him.
What happened after they entered the house?
They called out, sheriff's office, come out with your hands up.
Sheriff's office.
Illegal entry. Gotcha, bitch.
Sheriff's office, hands up. Come out forward with your hands up.
And Mr. Kenyon came out. Obviously, he was sleeping. This was around midnight. So he was bare-chested in his pajamas.
Yes, that's me. Yes.
Who else is here with you?
Step to me. Okay, I was talking to him, sir. Walk to me. Turn around.
Walk to me. We got somebody in the back.
Luckily, their children were staying over at somebody else's house that day. And luckily, Mr. Kenyon usually has a .45 that he keeps in his bedroom, but he had left it at his office that day. And so he did not have a gun. Normally, he said that he would have come out with a gun. He didn't know what was going on, and he would have met them with a gun, and it would have been a real tragedy. But luckily for him, he left his gun at the shop that day and did not have a gun, and his children weren't there, and the dogs were in a kennel. As soon as you hear the dogs, you know you're in the wrong house. As soon as you check the door and see that it's unlocked, you know you're in the wrong house. As soon as you see there's no cars in the driveway, you know you're in the wrong house. Anybody with common sense would have known they were going in the wrong house. And these men were so casual and blasé about going in the wrong house. I have to speculate that this is not the first time it's happened.
Yeah, watching the body cam footage, I mean, at what point do you realize your mistake? So once they realized the mistake, or they had to have realized the mistake, it's like they didn't act on it. They said, well, we didn't get all dressed up for nothing. Let's proceed.
Well, and then you can see their efforts at covering it up, because Sandoval's police report, he says, I went over, I saw Mrs. Margatello, and we checked her house, and nobody was there, and that was it. He didn't say anything about, but we went into the wrong house, we terrorized a family, we held him at gunpoint, we handcuffed him, and he just ignores all that.
Yeah, let me read that shit. Let me read his report. Because I know filing a false police report is a crime, but it says on Sunday, May 4th, 2025, at approximately 20, whatever the hell. It's 20 minutes after 1 o'clock in the morning, or after 12 o'clock. PFC Raw, whatever the fuck his name, was dispatched to such and such address in reference to a burglary in progress. Upon arrival, contact was made with that older lady, who indicated to the officers that she heard strange noises in the attic area of her residence, and she wanted assistance from the officers to make sure nobody was attempting to break into her residence. The officers conducted a foot patrol around the residence, and there was no visible signs of forced entry. Nothing seemed to be missing or out of place. Per the lady, her friend came across, was also present at the residence when the officers arrived to investigate. Nothing further to report at this time. What happened to the going into the wrong house shit? That's your official report?
Yeah, they know what's even more crazy. While the raid was going on, what if somebody was in the old lady house and deleted her ass while the raid was going on at the wrong house? This shit crazy. This shit crazy.
I'm trying to tell you. See, you catching on to her, can you thinking? Just like when they had that lady at gunpoint on the ground, whoever they were looking for was getting in the way. They were getting in the way, buddy. Y'all fucking up and criminals getting away. Innocent folks getting harassed and traumatized because y'all can't do y'all job. And you remember, they said on here her friend also was present at the residence. That lady came and she said something to him before they walked around and went to another fucking house. She was like, yeah, she called me too. And y'all went to a whole nother fucking house. Okay.
Articello, and we checked her house and nobody was there, and that was it. He doesn't say anything about, but we went into the wrong house. We terrorized a family. We held him at gunpoint. We handcuffed him, you know, and he just ignores all that in his police report. So I have to wonder whether he even told his supervisors what had happened.
Hell nah, he didn't.
We'll tell you in a minute. Can we turn some lights here? Victor, you seen that?
I'm going to tell you in a minute. Bitch, fuck you.
Mine, right?
That's your
Yes.
Hey, why you walking all up in these people's shit? And why they house so goddamn messy? They renovating or something? We got a bunch of that shit in there. Got a whole bunch. They gotta be renovating.
Hey, you could.
Yeah, I
you
saw
could.
a ladder
Go
somewhere. Yeah, I saw a ladder.
Yeah, they got that scaffolding right there. Yeah, he might be renovating. He got paint, scaffolding, and all that shit. Oh, he got him a green egg. Hey, he got him a green egg. He is a true conservative. He has a green egg grill. That's a dead giveaway right there. Every time I see him.
You told me this was house. I asked you, this is house.
We're just searching all the properties. Hold on, sir.
I asked you, this is the house. You said yes.
I was right in the middle. They're right next to each other.
Well, you're from the beach house. That's why we can't.
Nigga, you pointed right at that goddamn house. Stop lying.
The whole garden home thing, like all their own right here. I was pointing like straight ahead.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm just checking.
I'm like, they gotta fix my goddamn.
That's why I asked you.
That nigga lying like a motherfucker, bro. That nigga lying like a motherfucker, bro. Yeah, well, I'm about to go back to that spot where he actually pointed at it. Where we at 1040? Yeah, look at his ass. Don't lie.
Ask Bayonne, who's the other walking police officer, which house is it? And Bayonne just pointed in a general direction.
Which one's the house? This one here?
Later, he says, I just pointed, you know, the houses are.
I'm talking about he just pointed in the middle. Bitch, you pointed at that house. Literally at that house. If I was the guy following behind him, I would have thought that's the house too. Even though common sense would have told me, because the report said a black fucking car and a silver SUV,
Right.
you know, fuck
Hey, yo,
all
it's the
that
house
shit.
right here.
Yeah, right here. This shit crazy.
That's why I asked you, this is the house. You said yes. That's why we came to the back. You know, we wouldn't come to the house.
Don't walk away, bitch.
So y'all are asleep in bed? They're asleep, sir. There was no, did you hear anything moving around or anything like that? No, sir, I haven't heard it.
They don't ask them questions. Y'all got to still at the whole house.
I mean, you see it.
Bro, they bow down. Look. These conservatives bow down to the motherfucking police, bro. They our best friends, even though they just broke into your house.
Man, I gotta roll up. Y'all some y'all some
Lay down, boys and girls.
We were asleep. We were asleep. And we didn't call anybody. That's our neighbor. And we don't have cameras either, otherwise I would fire that up. No, we've actually talked about it.
Hey, look, and that's crazy. He said they ain't got no cameras. I know all these conservatives be spooked out their ass. You ain't got no cameras at your house? You probably done pay these folks $400,000, $500,000 for that ugly ass house, and you ain't got no cameras on it? But you in so much fear of these illegals and the blacks and, MS-13 and Trendy Agua, however Trump say it. Like, bitch, y'all ain't afraid of shit, bro. Like, you ain't living like you afraid. Why was your back door unlocked? Y'all in there asleep, but your back door unlocked. Okay. Obviously, you ain't in fear.
Well, I'm saying we got to break it in and see
Okay.
something like that.
Well, and I'm not saying they're anybody, but you got this little.
No, that's
This
bullshit.
stop. There's this little sidewalk through here and here, and so it's kind of a.
Did they ever even admit to your clients, while they're unhandcuffing them and talking to them after all this had just happened, did they even tell them the truth about what had happened, or were they sort of gaslighting them?
No. She asked, they said, well, somebody called from this house and said there was a burglary going on. And she said, they called from my house? And they said, well, we think it was anonymous. And then the deputy says, it was anonymous, right?
Somebody heard someone moving around inside and shouldn't have been in there.
That's what they call.
Somebody called 911 from our house.
I don't know who was anonymous. Huh?
And then the walking cop says, yeah, it was anonymous. Well, they knew exactly who it was.
I think it was anonymous. They're saying that they were not supposed to be there. There was somebody inside the house.
It's in the.
They
allegedly. I ain't saying though, but allegedly though.
just get on board with it. Just get on board with the bullshit. Point at the wrong house. We're all gonna storm the wrong house. Then make up a lie. Everybody just agree with the lie. It's like, okay.
It's in the 911 sheet, the call sheet. That not only is she an identified complainant, but she's a retired deputy from another jurisdiction. So she knows to give them detailed descriptions of her house so they don't go in the wrong house. But what good is giving you these very detailed descriptions if you don't pay attention to it?
You just ignore the shit.
Well, she is a woman. She's just scared these.
Oh, no, it's bullshit.
Wait, no, calm down.
Yvonne Martello, that's fine. But I'm glad our kids weren't here. This is bullshit.
Nah, she got every right to be pissed.
Stop. We're running the
No, don't stop shit. I'm yelling.
Yeah, look, real shit. I bet money she the only reason that they even getting sued. Because her husband seemed like a little fuck boy.
Yeah.
She over here like our
She's
kids
mad.
could have been in this house. Yeah, look, I feel on what she's saying. Our kids could have been in here. They could have shot our damn kids. You over here like, calm down. Come on, Susan. Like, nah, that ain't the time to calm down. That's like, nah, for real. We need to get some real answers right now about what the hell, why y'all came in our house and got us outside at nighttime at gunpoint. Nah, we need to figure this out right now. And he over here like,
yeah, she the man.
Yeah, we can tell. She probably told him, you buying this ugly ass house for me. Now get the fuck to work, Jimmy. God damn it. Man, let's keep going, man. This shit's stupid. He over here trying to kiss their ass. What kind of bitch? What somebody would break into my house and I find out they at the wrong house and I'm still kissing their ass. Well, you know what happens every day, y'all got a hard job.
Wow, the old lady could be getting strangled to death right now.
Still could be over there getting murked. Still could be over there getting murked right now. No care in the world. Y'all, if you believe they out here to protect and serve them. Dude, a lot of us, it's amazing to me that a lot of us work with people that we know are like mentally stupid. Like they're really not there. But magically when it pertains to the cops, especially if they on one side and they love the cops, they think that doesn't exist in the police force. Bitch, they will take you fresh out of high school. You ain't gotta have no college degree to become no cop. You ain't gotta go through no crazy fucking type training shit to be no cop. Going to the military got harder training than what they go through. But you just trust everything, man. These people, I can't stand no get down, lay down, motherfucker, bro.
For real.
So we got breaking and entering. We're gonna make sure y'all handled it great. I appreciate it.
And your door was open, and
No, it was great.
The door was open.
Yeah, your door was open.
She said
I was asleep.
No, you said you locked it. Well, we were just in the pool before we went to bed.
The door wasn't open. The door was unlocked. There's a big difference. Just like that little white girl that keep talking about she got sexually assaulted by somebody, that DoorDash girl, they just got her ass charged with 2 felonies. Like, you opened somebody's door talking about it was open. No, it wasn't. That shit wasn't open.
So that's why.
But 2 hours ago, open.
Unlock.
Unlocked.
Okay,
Yeah.
See, there's a big fucking difference between the two.
Yep.
Motherfucker said it was open. Open and unlock are 2 different damn things. Open mean the door is open.
I thought he kicked that bitch in.
It's not closed.
I thought he bust that bitch down, though.
Man, for real, bro. I thought they were gonna kick it in. Hey, look, they probably would have kicked that motherfucker in if it wasn't unlocked. No, they.
Like the old lady said, her door was locked, so they probably would have kicked that bitch in. So it's all right.
And think about put 2 and 2 together. She said the old lady that called said all her doors are locked. So you go to a house and the door is unlocked. Maybe that's the wrong fucking house. Like I'm just saying, maybe you get some type of signs to figure out that you at the wrong goddamn house. But I guess critical thinking is not required to be a cop.
Just move on basic primal instinct. Just basic primal fucking dumb instincts.
Look, these motherfuckers, they want crash out dummies. That's what they want. They want crash out dummies. Because that's what it seemed like they be hiring. And if that dude would have had his gun at the house, he would have probably been a stupid motherfucker to start shooting. And then he would have got his ass lit the fuck up and they would have said it was his fault. Breonna Taylor,
and the old lady would have still got strangled that night. Or robbed. Or both. It's fucked up, man.
Just picture hearing that news report. Yeah, we had a tragic officer shooting incident over here today. And also, the old lady got strangled next door during the same time that this was happening. It's like, man, they have the cops went to the wrong house. It's like, I can just hear that news report right now. It's like, man, let it keep going. Because this dude pussified right here. This man, he pussified. But I want to hear what he got to say.
Tend to lock the door here.
Just had the hair moving around, and I looked in, and
we got
you have some like,
you saw the way dogs.
Yeah.
If anybody were to come in our house, here's the other thing I see.
What?
Oh, those are plastic.
Yeah, I know, but from here.
No, I know.
From here, it's hard though. See the other plastic.
Bitch, please. Hold on. You told me it's hard to see. The lights were fucking off, motherfucker, when y'all came in the house. Now you talking about, yeah, it's hard to see. Bitch, it ain't hard. Bitch, the lights are on now. Yeah, you can see the shit. Man, oh, Lord Jesus. They just lying to these motherfucking faces and he just eating that shit up, hook, line, and saying like a little pussy.
You saw the way dogs.
Yeah.
If anybody were to come in our house, here's the other thing I see.
Yeah, come look. You see them boxes? We saw them boxes.
Oh, those
You
are
ain't see no
Yeah, I
goddamn
know,
boxes.
but from here.
No, I know.
From here, it's hard though. See the other plastic guns,
Red flags everywhere for us. No. Look, I was scared because I've never been handcuffed before, and that freaked me out. And I'm not awake or anything. No. I would rather you do that than the worst. So, but anyway. Like this? No. Y'all need to see some IDs or something? I got my wallet in the house.
You need to see some IDs or something, nigga. Like shit, nigga. They the ones that's more.
Bruh.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
She should be beating his ass. She should beat his ass when he get back in that house.
Look, you know what she thinking right now? This is what she thinking right now, Hurricane.
You need to leave.
Why is your husband such a pussy? You got any IDs or anything? They just broke into your fucking house at gunpoint, dummy. What are you begging them for?
Get him, dog.
Jesus Christ, bro. Like, what kind of...
This motherfucker, really?
Bro, there's some Dunning-Kruger fucking Stockholm syndrome. What? I don't know what this is, bro. Matter of fact,
I will comply, but you don't have to comply, nigga. They're wrong. But I will comply anyway.
Bro, this is some real fucking... Bro.
Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. This shit wild. You saw this shit, man?
For real, bro.
Matter of fact, I know what his wife wanted to tell him, y'all. I know what his wife wanted to tell him.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
This is fucking... This shit right here, bro. This shit right here is fucking... Bruh. Let him say it again, man. Don't say that stupid shit again. And look, that's one of the hype moments during the whole video. That's Spike. Man, it did Spike right here, that dumb ass saying that stupid ass shit.
No. Look, I was scared because I've never been handcuffed before, and that freaked me out. And I'm not awake or anything. No. I would rather you do that than the worst. So, but anyway. Like this? No. Y'all need to see some IDs or something? I got my wallet in the house.
Better go ahead.
I'll give a list.
Grandma's still over there dying.
I believe we work next one.
Was there ever any issue that was discovered with the actual house, the actual 911 caller?
Oh, no. Miss Martello just thought she heard something. It was nothing. This was a call for assistance. They came over, But you saw how they came into Kenyon's house, right? That wasn't a call for assistance. That's a felony entry, right? With guns drawn and flashlights drawn. I mean, they're looking for a home invasion there, but 99% of the time, these phone calls end up with nothing, okay? And 1% of the time, it's a really bad situation. They live in a rural area. I think Walker has fewer than 10,000 people. It's a small town, okay? It's not like they have a high crime area over there in Walker. They went in without a warrant, without exigent circumstances, in the wrong house, guns drawn. They terrorized the Kenyans. The Kenyans are being treated for PTSD now.
So after this happened, what happened?
But the only reason the Kenyans being treated for PTSD. Look. Matter of fact,
why's the girl being treated though? She just righteously mad for a perfect reason, but she got to get treated too. That's fucked up.
That shit right here crazy.
Happened? Was there ever any apology? Was there ever any formal explanation?
I reached out to the sheriff and his attorney and tried to resolve the case and was unsuccessful in resolving the case. I don't really want to get into the talk between us because I may have to deal with them again. And I got to respect that conversation as confidential, but we did attempt to resolve the matter. I did attempt to, I contacted the lawyer for the town of Walker, got no response.
You have filed suit already for the
we filed suit. We filed suit in state court because just some jurisdictional, just qualified immunity issues in the Fifth Circuit, which may have given us difficulty in federal court. So we filed in state court.
Has anything else happened other than what we've already discussed?
Yeah, the local news media picked it up, and a lot of the citizens are outraged.
Has there been any response by?
Yeah, all the citizens outraged, but her husband was like, "No, y'all guys got to do what you got to do, buddy. You need my ID." Like, what the The only reason there's some outrage is probably because his wife said something.
Yes, and she probably running through the whole neighborhood. She running through the whole neighborhood like, please.
Hey, look, talk to him for a second, Hurricane. I'm coming right back.
Gotcha. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Hold on, let me go check out the chat. Shouts out to everybody. We got Marvin. What up, though? What's up, Colette? What up, though? Much love, Jessica, Beardy, Crystal. You know what I'm saying, man? What do y'all think about this? This is why I have the song F the Law. You know what I'm saying? This is why I have the song F the Law, man. Because they was on that bullshit, and plus I can never forget what they did over here in Detroit where they threw the flashbang in the wrong house, killed the little black girl. I'm still heated about that. Know what I'm saying? Hashtag F the police. Hashtag F the police.
I ain't gonna hold you on that shit, man. Let's keep going, man. Let's see this need my ID.
The government here
me all night.
after the local TV news published the stories.
Well, the town of Walker said we can't discuss it because it's in litigation, and then the sheriff came out and said, "Well, we were just helping Walker. They were lead, and mistakes happen, and I think my officers acted reasonably."
Would you agree with that?
No.
The guy who actually went to the right house, what agency was he with?
Walker Police.
Okay, so nobody from the sheriff's agency actually went to the right house.
Correct.
He's proud of that.
Well, I don't know if he's proud of it, but he's in CYA mode.
Well, I mean, what
yes.
If there's no litigation, say you didn't file a lawsuit. It's just it happened. There's public outrage. I mean, what is there? Do they have any actual reasonable explanation or defense to what they did, or is it, just plain incompetence?
It's plain incompetence. I mean, it's one thing if they didn't if it was a fluid situation and it was the fog of war, as we used to say in the Army, and they didn't have a lot of information and they were just acting on their best instincts. That's one thing, okay? They had very detailed information on which house to go to, but it's only good if you actually read it. And then even if you read it and you ignore it, it's still on you, right? I mean, this is not a situation where there was not a lot of intel. There was not a lot of information. I used to do this for a living. I was an infantry officer before I became a lawyer. When you're raiding a house, you get very specific intelligence on the house to make sure you don't go in the wrong one, okay? And police do the same thing. They get very specific information. The 911 dispatcher did a really good job with the complainant because she got very detailed information and conveyed it to the police. She did her job. Okay, the dispatcher did a good job, gave very detailed information. I know that both organizations got that information from the dispatch, but the problem was at least one of them didn't read it, or didn't pay it any attention, because they went to the wrong house. The deputy was like talking to him and say, "Hey, aren't we supposed to be over there with that Lexus in the driveway?" And then the Walker policeman says, "No, this is the house. Let's go." And so if you're the sheriff's deputy and you have the information and you've read it and you're a competent police officer, you're supposed to stop the other guy and say, "No, man, let's check it out. Let's not go in the wrong house here." Okay. And all he has to do is just look at his onboard computer and say, "No, that's the house right there. Look at the address. Look at the vehicles in front. Okay, that's the house." It takes literally 30 seconds to go back to your car and check it. This is not an exigent circumstance. This is just a call for assistance. Okay. So it'd be one thing if shots were fired and they had to act and they didn't have time to look at it. That is not the situation. And as we find out later, there was nothing to it. It was just an old woman who thought she heard noises in her house. Now they don't know that, but they know that it's not a home invasion. It's not a burglary. It's a call for assistance. Okay.
Really bad things can happen in these scenarios. I mean, thank God your client didn't come out of his bedroom armed, or else he'd probably be dead.
Well, we're in the deep south, and down here, everybody has a gun. Everybody has a gun in the suburbs, okay? It's a miracle that nobody got shot.
They struck me as not making it very obvious that they were law enforcement coming into that house. Did your client know immediately that this was the police in his house?
No, because he had just woken from a deep sleep, so he was disoriented. Only, he did hear it eventually, but when he first heard people in his house, he didn't know what was going on, and he got out, walked to the living room, and then he heard sheriff's office, put your hands up, and then he was like, okay, whoa. He's just trying to process the situation as it develops. But you can imagine anybody in this situation, it's midnight. If you go to bed at 10 o'clock, you're in REM sleep by midnight, right? And now you're being awoken by intruders in your house, right? And it takes a while for your, till you understand the situation. We can just imagine what would have happened, right? What would likely happen in a lot of situations, right? I mean, I don't know about West Virginia where you're from, but in Louisiana, everybody has a gun in their master bedroom because they're going to protect their family. I mean, we don't see guns as evil. We see guns as tools, and almost everybody in that parish, which is 95% white, okay, they all have guns. They all have many guns, and it's just a miracle that the police didn't kill somebody or get killed in this situation. That's the problem. Not what actually happened, but what could have happened, What would likely happen in a lot of situations, right? I mean, I don't know about West Virginia where you're from, but in Louisiana, everybody has a gun in their master bedroom because they're going to protect their family. We don't see guns as evil. We see guns as tools. And almost everybody in that parish, which is 95% white,
something like that. Oh, shit! I thought you reminded it back.
It's just a miracle that the police didn't kill
Deja
somebody.
vu. We were in the Matrix.
And then rather than being honest about it and holding themselves accountable and making sure that it doesn't happen again, they're more worried about covering it up and saying nothing just because there's a lawsuit.
Nothing to see here. Keep moving. I mean, and this sheriff almost got beat in 2023. He only won re-election by 117 votes. And so you would think he would be very sensitive to community relations, having gotten almost run out of office in 2023. And then something like this happens. And this isn't in a bad neighborhood. This isn't a drug case, okay? This is an incident where his officers in the middle of the night, guns drawn, went into the wrong house and terrorized his family. If I'm the sheriff, I'm going to show some leadership. I'm going to go in. I'm going to say, look, I'm sorry for what my men did. Let me make it right. What can I do to make this right with you? I'm going to try to be a human being and take accountability for my men's actions. That is not what happened here, neither with the city of Walker or with the sheriff's office.
It doesn't make any difference anyways. I mean, there's no dispute that they came into the wrong house.
Correct.
I mean, that happened. That's a fact.
I mean, the body camera is very evident that they screwed up. To deny it and to say they acted reasonably is to just ignore all the, that they used to have back in the day, Groucho Marx, he used to have a saying, do you believe me or your lying eyes? Okay. I mean, the citizens can watch this body cam footage and they can make their own conclusions about what happened. And then when the sheriff gets in and says, my officers were in a very fluid situation and they acted reasonably. And by the way, Walker was lead. We were just there to assist. Well, who was the first ones through the door? Livingston Sheriff's Office. Okay. They were the first ones through the door, guns drawn. So don't talk to me about you were just there to assist. You took the lead once you got on the ground. And your officer knew better. He told the other guy, we should be at that house over there with the Lexus in the driveway. So he knew better. They win anyway. Listen, I like the police, okay? I represent one of the sheriffs here in this state, okay? I'm also a civil rights lawyer. I want to see them do it the right way. And holding the bosses accountable is my larger mission. Because you know, we used to say there are no bad soldiers, only bad leaders when I was in the Army. A soldier's going to do what he is held accountable to do. The standards, right? If you have good leaders, you're going to have good soldiers because they're going to be held accountable. The soldiers will do what they can get away with. They'll go to sleep if you let them go to sleep. They won't pull their guard duty like they're supposed to. They won't do their job like they're supposed to if their sergeants don't make them. Same in the police department, okay? If the sheriff has high standards and holds people accountable to those standards and holds himself accountable, you're not going to have this kind of thing. What you're going to have is you're going to have officers who are profusely apologetic. They're going to contact the sheriff immediately, and the sheriff is going to reach out to this family the next day and apologize for what happened and try to make it right with them. And then there is no lawsuit. Then you have a community. Then you have people that say, I appreciate you trying to make it right, Sheriff. Thank you for taking the time to come out and talk to us. All right? But that didn't happen here. What happened was we don't put it in the police report, and the sheriff backs up his guy's conduct, even though it was clearly wrong and egregious. This is not a fault of court situation. This is ignoring specific details the dispatcher gave you.
If people have information about this specific incident or these agencies, or want to contact you for other civil rights violations that have occurred, what's the best way for people to get in touch with you?
I don't need to hear that because he kind of rubbed me the wrong way with that last part. This wasn't no drug situation. What the fuck you talking about?
Right, dog. Plus, like, you trying to talk about like motherfucker gonna apologize? I'm like nigga, like this ain't Blue Bloods with Tom Selleck, nigga. It's not gonna happen. This ain't a TV show, nigga. These niggas don't give a fuck.
And that's the point that we're trying to get across to these motherfuckers. These folks don't give a fuck. They talking about we a 95% conservative community and all that. They don't give no fuck about y'all. Support them till the cows come home, especially when they're doing shit to other folks. Bitch, all that's gonna happen is they're gonna end up doing it to you. They don't care what the fuck you is. They don't care what you claim, what side you repping. They gonna do what they do, and that's why they did you like this. Your folks got their house invaded by some folks going to the wrong damn house, and they treated you the same way they treat our black asses. The same way they treat the Hispanics and the Asians and everybody else. I ain't apologizing for shit. I'm gonna make excuses. I'm gonna back my guys, and we gonna keep it moving. Y'all do something about it. They don't understand this shit. Now they want to go get a lawyer. And the sad part, I'm being honest, man. The only reason the motherfuckers even got a lawyer is because of their wife.
Yep.
So shout out to her, even though she probably conservative too. Shout out to her for doing the right thing, because her husband was ready to top him off. You want to get it right here in the backyard, or you want me to go inside? You want to go? It's like, bro, that shit is embarrassing, bro.
You on my ID, son? Go in and go get it, son.
It's in my wallet inside. You goofy ass man. Give me your thoughts on that shit, Hurricane. That right there, that's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing as fuck.
Fuck the police. Fuck the husband. Shouts out to the wife. And the old lady, the old lady just probably heard some random shit, because she's 80, so like she's probably seen now. Who knows?
She probably hearing shit. It probably was inside her head, but the thing is, something like you said it multiple times. If something actually was going on with her, and she actually had somebody in that house that was about to harm her, these guys did a terrible fucking job.
Yep.
That shit is crazy, man. Look, man, my final thoughts on this shit is like, look, for the first one, be mindful for you pick up that phone and call these folks. Because we already show you through all the videos, they stupid, bro. A lot of these motherfuckers are fucking stupid. Like, it ain't no other way to put it. Cops can get in their feelings that people feel that type of way. Look, we in our feelings about a lot of y'all shooting folks and shit, and busting into the wrong fucking house and shit. Drawing down on people at a gas station because you don't know a make and model of a car. Like, we got our issues with y'all too. But guess what? Y'all can have y'all issues with us, but we got ours, y'all. Stop being fucking stupid. They're dumb. And that shit needs to stop. In this last one, well, for the lady at the gas station that got drawn down on, man, look, lady, just sue him. That's all I can tell you. Because that right there, that was another case of incompetency. But this one right here, like clear as day, bro. It gave you all that information, and all y'all still went to the wrong fucking house, bro. And it would have been, look, it really could have been bad if he would have had his gun on him, because you already know, man, the white folk, like, they talk about black folk be shooting at the cops, man. White people be shooting at the police, bro.
Yeah.
They be shooting at the police, bro. They do not respect police authority. They only respect that shit when it's happening to somebody else, or you just a dick sucker like that old man in the backyard.
Yeah, and plus, I always go back to when them two motherfucking white folks robbed the bank and they had full body armor on shooting at the police. Nigga, that footage is classic. I love that shit. I'm like, those niggas they out there shooting niggas with body armor on.
Man, I remember I covered a video when I first started. I remember covering a video when I first started covering cop videos and showed what these officers, because the talking point was that these officers give a lot of white suspects a lot of leeway they wouldn't give to a lot of black officers. Black subjects. This one dude chased a cop around his vehicle like 3 times. Then the officer ran back so far, he hopped in the cop car and drove off.
Like, man, I remember that video back in the day.
I was like, damn. We saw the one the other day, like a couple months ago, where the dude was, this white dude got stopped on the interstate. He had enough time to get out of his car, get his AR, and walk up on the cop. And the cop didn't even start shooting. He just backed the fuck up. I'm like, dude. No, our black ass getting gunned down. We getting gunned down instantly. Like, he ain't even getting no opportunity to be playing like that. So this situation really could have been a lot worse, man. It really could have been a lot bad with that last one, man. That lady could have got, if something actually was happening with that older lady, man, she would have got murked because they over here in the wrong house. And they also could have got their ass lit the fuck up, and that man in the house could have lost his life too. Because, like he said, them white folks got a lot of guns. They got a lot of, it ain't that they got a gun, they got a lot of guns. They be hoarding guns, y'all. I don't know what that fascination is. You can't shoot all of them at the same time, but I know people that just be buying guns. And I don't get it, man. Look, man, that's my final thoughts on this shit, man. People need to be mindful and hold the people that are police officers accountable for the shit that they do, and for what the police chiefs did. Just or the sheriff or whatever he is, acting like he just gonna stick with his guys. I'm trying to tell you, y'all was okay when they do that shit to us. Guess what? They doing it to you now. So how about we try to fix this shit before it starts getting a little worse? Because I promise you, it's gonna get worse. They're gonna be shooting y'all asses in the back too in a little while. I promise you. They're gonna be kneeling on your neck while somebody got a camera right in their face and say, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm the law. That's how they gonna do your stupid ass. But look, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight, man. Everybody in the chat. I know I wasn't reading no comments tonight, man. I was just trying to get through this one. But man, I appreciate all y'all that tuned in. Everybody that became a channel member today. I think we had a few people become channel members and shit. Man, appreciate all y'all for supporting over here. We're gonna be right back here again tomorrow. The one I'm doing, I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow, Hurricane. I'm gonna do it Saturday, but I got one that's gonna be pissing some folks off. But we're gonna be talking about some money, some tricks, and some empires, and some real history. How America became so great. How did Europe become so powerful? We're gonna talk about a few of these things because a lot of people don't know their fucking history. And if you don't know what you're doing, to repeat it, and we're gonna talk about it because I think you need to know. But like real shit, man. Appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, turn the notifications on. Make sure you click all. That's whether you was watching over on Let's Talk with JVJ on Facebook, the JVJ Network on YouTube, Let's Talk with JVJ on YouTube, or you tuned in on Hurricane Side. Make sure y'all hit all them buttons for everybody. Please. We trying to grow. We trying to grow around here. But it's been fun. It's been great. And your boy got to get up early in the morning. Somebody get the fuck up out of here. Catch y'all in the next one as always, man.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.